I was going YouTube, Gozy here. Ordered the MGW shifter a while back. Took about 3 weeks to process, and I should be here tomorrow. I think it was about a 7-day shipping. The stock setup isn't bad. It's just a whole lot of wiggle room. This is in 3rd gear, and you can see that much movement. I missed 3rd twice now. So hopefully with the MGW shifter, I don't have that issue anymore. I don't plan on driving the car, so I figured I'd get a head start. I'll get the old shifter out and prep it, basically pre-stage it, so when the new one comes in tomorrow, I could just throw it in. I'm gonna walk you through the process of undoing the center console, shift knob, and pretty much the head unit area in order to get to your shifter. You have two 10mm nuts that's secured here and two 332 screws. It's like a Allen drive that go in here. And once you take those out, you should be able to lift this up and out. To take the shifter off, you're gonna peel the boot back, and then this silver ring just snaps out of place. And then you have a screw to the side here. You undo that screw, and then it should just come right out. Scratch that. It does not twist out of place. It just wiggles out. Yeah, I'm an idiot. All right. And then to get the center console out, you have two 10mm nuts and two 332 screws. And then over to the side, you have to pull this out, and you have two 7mm bolts. And once you undo that, this should just slide up and over, and then this is retained by clips, so it should just pop right out. Once you've pulled your armrest up and over, you can just slide it to the back, let it sit there, and then these you can start popping this out. Once you've popped out your head unit console, carefully undo your traction control connection, cell phone charger, heated seats, and cigarette lighter connection. Then this will be ready to set aside. I missed one more connection. You have your hazard light. So once you undo that, you can set that aside. Gonna take the dust boot off, and you have 4 10mm nuts. You take that off, and then that'll give you access to the whole shebang. Once you take that cover off, you're gonna have another 4 10mm bolts. Take those off, like so. And then it just comes right off. The shifter just came in. I threw it all into a smaller box before I brought it down here. It has so many parts in here, it feels like it might be rocket science. Not really. So I realized that yesterday I didn't take off the lower shifter box. So I gotta take that off and then replace it with the one that came with the kit. Finally got the lower box out, and I'm gonna transfer this linkage to the new MGW lower box. Throw the hill shields in, and then that should be it. Then I'm gonna have to split this in half though. That's the only way that's gonna go in. There's a thing you're saying to watch their installation directions on their website, but I don't know. I guess I'm just lazy. To take out the factory lower shifter box, you basically undo these 3 bolts, and then it comes right out. You have a it looks like a plastic retainer type cup with 2 screws. You undo that screw, and then this linkage just slides right out. To assemble the linkage back into the MGW shifter box, you undo the 4 screws, split the box in half, and it's pretty straightforward. There's no way to mess it up. You bolt it back together, and then you basically throw it back in the original position. But before you do that, you have to put the sound deadening, heat shields, all that good stuff. I'm gonna run mine without it. I don't care. It might run a little bit warmer, but it is what it is. That thing weighs like 3 or 4 pounds, and I'm trying to shave weight, so Don't judge me. And then once you do that, you're gonna have your, where did I put it? It is a guide. Basically, what it does is it helps you make sure that you're bolting these two bolts down at the right location. All right. So once you screw these two screws in, you can then bolt these down and tighten them. Once you've aligned your lower shifter box and bolted it down, you can then go ahead and throw the upper shifter box, I should call it. And then it's bolted down utilizing 4 bolts. You can throw some thread locks on them. That way they don't work themselves loose. And after that, you can then throw your dust boot over it, bolt that down. There's a plastic ring that the kit comes with. You basically throw that in there. I don't know if you can see that. And then you zip tie it here, and then that holds it in place. And then you can then throw your center console all together. Here's a setup with the center console put together. Feels solid. Solid. Some pretty short throws. Definitely recommend. Should have gotten this sooner.